Grand Rising, kings and queens. I call you guys kings and queens because if you're on this channel, we put the class and class-based shooter. Me, I consider myself the king, your boy Android Centaur 5, and we're back with another video for this great game called Payday 3. Ah, there is so much I could rant about right now, but there's a time and place for everything. At least that's what my mama told me. So, I'm gonna keep those to myself and just let you guys and on everything that's going on with this particular build that I know you guys have been waiting for, the new AR Dodge build. Um, I don't even know if that came out of my mouth right. The new AR Dodge build. Dodge. The word Dodge is having a problem today. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this. Like I said, you guys know the process of how everything is going by now, and I'm pretty sure you've seen at least one of my videos. But if you're not, I'll go through the whole format right now. We usually start with this beautiful intro that I have here, and then we go into the loadout, and we go into the skills, and then we go into a bit of gameplay to show you guys exactly how this build is supposed to be working. As you know, on this channel, we focus mostly on the mechanics of how this game works and trying to figure out different ways to break that stigma that there is a meta in this game, because I, for one, am truly in full belief that there's no such thing as a meta for this game. You don't have to build all health. You never had to build all shields, and you make it through Overkill just fine. Believe me, I do it all the time. I'm gonna do it today and show you how wonderfully easy it is. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into everything. This is the AR Dodge build. Let's go. Pattern of the sequence by now. I'm guessing if you're watching this video, you've seen a few of my other videos and you know the pattern that we usually go through. But if you're new, I'll go ahead and just do the spiel right now. So yeah, normally we start with the good old intro, leading straight into the loadout that we're using for this particular build, into the skills, and then a bit of the gameplay showcasing how this build actually works. As you guys know on this channel, we are really into mechanics and how to trigger these particular skills and perks on command to make them benefit us in the long run. On basically Overkill and the Kiss the Self challenge, because that's pretty much how you test all your builds. If someone's telling you, hey, you should play this build, and they have not showed you this thing here that I never wear because it's really ugly, this thing here, they haven't shown you that, and they also don't play on Overkill very often, you probably shouldn't listen to that build. You know what, matter of fact, yeah, we'll go ahead and put it on this one, because I never use this thing on anything. Like, let's just go ahead and put it on there. There you go. Look, so now you guys all know, hey, he's actually completed the Overkill challenge. He's not just talking. He's not just talking. That better not cost anything to put this on, does it? Actually, don't know. All right, anyway, so let's go ahead and jump into the regular loadout. This is the AR DPS Dodge build. I know you guys were looking at the last Dodge build that I put up, and you were like, we don't really think that works that well. And it's mostly just because before they did this new update that had this new skill line in it that we're going to take full advantage of in this build, it was a little bit harder to trigger the dodge on command, and even when you did trigger it, it still was a chance, 10% chance. Well, now they've raised it up to 20, and as you guys know, 20% chance in this game is really a really big number. Anything 20%, you actually notice it in this game. I'm not really sure how they're doing the numbers in the background. Maybe I'll jump into what is it, backgrounds or border grounds, you know, the program that you can use on the computer, so it lets you see the background numbers that pop up. I'll do that on the next video with the next build. As of right now, we're just gonna stick to this. We do use what is it, PD3.gg when constructing these builds, which I'm going to put the link to that build down in the descriptions as always, so you guys can see the breakdown of when your buffs trigger, your edge, your grit, and your rush. Yeah, edge, grit, and rush. To be honest, depending on which build you're doing, if you're doing an all stealth build, then you only need rush. If you're doing loud, depending on what type of loud build you're doing and what your role is supposed to be, you could get away with just doing edge and grit. You don't really need all three. In this situation, you do need all three, and once we jump to the skills, you'll know exactly why. Let's just go ahead and knock out this loadout real fast. Look at this great gun I put together, you guys. Like, look at this. I love the coloring. We call this the gold standard, because we went with the gold standard paint. I wish we could zoom in. I'll do it in game when I inspect the weapon. But the gold standard paint, which is the gold version of the dollar bills camo, we just did that on the barrel with that icy white clip in stock, and also the scope with that nice silver chrome gun paint. And since we're doing this and we call it the gold standard, we're going to be using Hoxton with it, and we threw Hoxton's sticker on the side of the gun, so you know it belongs to him. Look how beautiful this guy looks, girl. This is a beautiful piece of hardware. But anyway, we're going to stop mooshing over that. We went with the Signature 403. It's a really good gun. I'm trying to branch out to not just use only the striker. This is a really good gun. It has decent fire rate, decent ammo pickup, decent capacity, and just does decent damage. It's just an okay gun. It's not super good. It's not super bad. It's a very good secondary to have. So, like I said, it's a secondary option, so it doesn't have to, do the heavy lifting. It just has to pick up where the car dropped off at. You can use any AR you want for this particular one. In my opinion, I think the best AR in the game is the Car 4. Not because it deals the most damage, but because it has the least give and take out of all the ARs. Like, the highest damage is the Scar, but the Scar has so much recoil that you're probably going to miss half of your shots. The biggest magazine is the AK. But the AK, again, it does best on hip firing. So if you're not hip firing the whole time, and it takes an extremely long time to reload, you give that up too. I guess the Northwest, they say it doesn't do as much damage. In my opinion, I think it does fine. I use it on my crowd control build, but yeah, to each his own. They say it doesn't do that much damage, so they don't use that either. And honestly, that's all for the assault rifles that you can use. Yeah, that's it. That's all they have in the game right now. So anyway, we went with the car because I just feel like out of all of the other weapons, this one has the least that you give up to still get a decent amount of damage and range, and I guess ammo capacity. Anyway, we go from the car to the Signature. We just threw on any overkill weapon. We're aiming down sights all the time, so we get benefits from aiming down sights. So we went with the sniper. We're doing medium ballistic because we want a good balance between speed and protection. And out of all the 5 armor plates that you can put up, this one gives you that nice happy medium. We're definitely going with flashbangs with this one, and once you see the skills, you'll absolutely know why. We're definitely going with motion sensors, which is up and down. They just absolutely help more, and you can never have enough intel. And plus, they do add on to the dodge aspect of this build. And because this is a DPS build, we're going with ammo. If you're making a DPS build and you're saying that you are the guy that's taking out all of the heavy special targets instantly so they don't overrun your team and wipe them out, especially with this new modifier they have for loud, the combat duos where 2 specials come at the same time, you want to take those out instantly. You need to run the ammo bag, because the ammo bag is the only thing that's going to give you that extra 20% damage perk for not just you but your whole team. With high grain, you need this bag or you can't trigger it. You're doing full damage, put on the ammo bag. And with the hidden nerf that they did with this new update, with the less value that you, or less amount of ammo that you pick up per box that's dropped by enemies, having someone with an ammo bag in your team is probably extremely essential at this point. So do yourself a favor and get familiar with the ammo bag. Without pushing on, let's go ahead and jump into the skills. Skills. As you know, this is the AR dodge build, so keep that in mind. Keep a positive, open mind, and I'm sure you'll see great benefit in this build. Let's go ahead and jump into it. We're going to skip everything in medic. We're not saving nobody's life. We're just doing all the murdering. We're doing 1 point into ammo specialist, 1 point to scrounger, 1 point to fully loaded. We're skipping plate up. We're going high grain, super important, and we're going mag throw to make sure that people don't take stuff out of our bag. They have no need to if we're keeping everyone's ammo full. We're skipping top up because we don't need it. We're putting only 1 point more. Everything else is not coming with us. We're skipping infiltrator. We're putting 1 point into tank and 1 point into clean slate. These are pretty much self-explanatory at this point. I don't really feel like I have to keep explaining how they work. If you want to know, watch some of the other videos. I'd love for you to do that. After that, we're going into sharpshooter. 1 point in sharpshooter and 1 point in precision shot. This is just to make sure that that big scope that we have on our car for is giving us some extra damage. And then we're also, since this is an aim down sights quick shot build, we're going speed aim. Speed aim is important. We don't want to be dragging, trying to get our shots to land on those heads. We're skipping everything in escapist. We're skipping everything in demolitionist. We're going to enforcer, 1 point in enforcer, and then we're going 1 point into combat reload because we want to keep those buffs staying up all the time. As soon as we get them, we want to instantly have them up for the rest of the game. We don't want it to be any situation where we don't have damage bonuses because we are the DPS. Keep that in mind. Alright, moving on. We're going to manipulator and we're going to menacing because, like I said, this is for the Kiss the Chef challenge. And if you are doing Kiss the Chef and you are not able to get a hostage every round, shame on you at this point. Shame on you. There's no excuse right now. Shame on you. Put it in your build. Let's move forward. We're skipping everything in engineer. We're skipping everything in gunslinger. We're skipping everything in gifter. We're skipping everything in hacker. We're going to tactician. 1 point in tactician and then 1 point in coup de grace. Clearly self-explanatory. It's nothing new here. We stagger anybody we get edge, and when we have the edge, we do 10% more damage to anybody that is staggered. They go hand in hand. Peanut butter and jelly. Tomato, those are the same thing. So I guess that was not a good analogy, but you know, you get the point. Let's move forward. We're going into strategist, of course, because we want to be able to mark things. Marking things is one of the big things this build does. One of the, I wouldn't say the main engine, but it's definitely like a spark plug. it's definitely a spark plug. Let's go with that. Then we're going into combat marking because, like I said, marking is how we're doing that extra damage. We need to mark everything. And then from there, this is what makes it a dodge build. Everybody that's marked, when we have rush, we get 20% less of a chance for them to actually shoot us with any of the damage that they're shooting at. So again, here is what you guys wanted. This is that Payday 2 effect. This is the Payday 2 dodge build, or the Payday 3 dodge build, simply jam-packed into this particular perk here, misdirection. And it just gets better as we go along. We're moving on to the next one. We're skipping everything in CQC specialist. Wow, what was I saying? And we're going into transporter. 1 point in transporter, 1 point in deep pockets, because we want to have all the maximum amount of charges we could get right now. And if anyone's noticed, even when you put on all the perks to, you know, get the charges up to where we assume that they're maxed, there's still 2 slots missing. So I'm thinking like with the next skill line that they put in, they're gonna allow us to get a perk that fully maxes out that bag. But I'm not even sure if we need it, because I mean, how often do you go through all of your supplies? I mean, just think about it. Like, I mean, I guess the medic bag and the shields are completely maxed out, but the ammo is still missing 2 slots. So, you know, I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually put it on or not, but I guess you have that to look forward to. Maybe they're doing that because of the LMG. You know, it's probably gonna take a crap ton of ammo. It's gonna burn through ammo way worse than the AK. But so maybe you'll need it for that. But only time will tell. Let's move forward. We're skipping everything in Scrambler. We're going to Fortitude, and we're getting the first perk of Fortitude and the last one in the skill line before the mastery. We're getting the mastery and the last one in the skill line, because like I said, this one, whenever we have any of those effects active and we have adrenaline, everything gets doubled. Who doesn't want extra damage, extra shields, extra speed? We are the DPS. We need extra damage in every chance that we get. Honestly, I really wish we could have fit in what is this perk right here? This perk face to face, but you know, we're shooting an AR. What's the chances we're gonna be 5 feet away from whatever we're trying to kill? And if we are, does it really matter? We're getting extra damage from everything else too. It just didn't fit. It's more of a shotgun type of thing, or a pistol, human shield type of thing. Keep that in mind, because that video is coming too. Every build is getting an update because of this new skill line. But let's keep moving forward. We skipped Scrambler. We talked about Fortitude. We need those, and this makes it so we can get an extra slot in our deployable bag, our ammo bag. And then last but not least, we have the creme de la creme, which is the assassin skill line, which I think, in my opinion, works a lot better for loud builds than it does stealth builds. But give me your opinion. Tell me if I'm wrong down in the comments. In the comments though, right? Yeah, don't send me private messages wanting to talk about the video. Y'all do that all the time. Don't send me private messages. Put your argument in the comments at least, please. Thank you. Anyway, we're going for 1 point into the first point, node of assassin, which is we get rush gifted to us whenever we kill an enemy with a suppressed weapon. I didn't show the mods on that car 4 that we're using, but it definitely has a suppressor on it. I think everybody's gun has a suppressor now all the time, no matter if it's loud or stealth. Always have a suppressor, because this skill line is all about having a suppressor and being able to mark everything. So none of these perks work that we can use for loud except for this one. This Assassin's Medal. Okay. Whenever we lose a shield and we kill an enemy with a suppressed weapon, it restores 10 health. That turns you into a vampire. That keeps you alive, and so you can either find one of those repair kits to give you another armor plate, or to keep that adrenaline going, because I believe if you have if your health is already maxed out and you have adrenaline, it just keeps adding to that. Also, that should be in the patch notes. Why wasn't that in there? This keeps your adrenaline up. You just have to have no shield when you have the adrenaline, which technically the adrenaline would be your shield at that point anyway. So yeah, it definitely works that way. If you kill someone while you have adrenaline without a shield, it just keeps your adrenaline from dropping. It keeps going up by 10. And then last but not least, we need the death knell, which is if we throw any throwable, whatever it hits, everything gets marked. This is how you can make your dodge build work on command, other than killing them with the suppressor and having rush anyway. This makes it so you can get it on command. You just throw it out there, it immediately goes off. It hits, because we have tactician, it's a larger range of how many people it can hit. We throw that out there, it hits 4 or 5 people 4, 5, 6 people, all those people that are marked can't shoot you now. Can't shoot you now. You can stand there and do the slightest type of movement without even shooting them, and they don't hit anything on your body. It's beautiful. Please use it. That alongside of the motion sensors, if you take a hostage, put them down by the nearest door, in the corner of that nearest door, and then throw a motion sensor on them while they're tied up on the ground, it marks up to 15 enemies that even get close to that door. So that's the 6 that you just threw a flash grenade at, that's the 15 that are getting marked by the motion sensor, and then whoever you mark plus whoever you shoot also becomes marked as well. So you're just getting a plethora of highlighted enemies all over the place that can't do damage to you. Hence the dodge portion of this AR build. Without further delay, I'm going to show you guys how this works. Believe me, this is the real thing this time. This is the dodge build. Go ahead, check it out. Beautiful build on this gun. You can barely see the colors, but you can see the money print. This is the pistol. AR pistol. Alright, let's see what happens, y'all. Let me show y'all the joys of this build. And they took all the stuff from out of there already. Beautiful. I don't know what floor the lab is on, but yeah. Oh, they already started shooting. They didn't watch the strat video.
Fuck! If the cooks are dead, then you need to do the cooking yourselves. Again. I dug up Bane's old notes from your last cook on the CrimeNet archive. Looks like we need muriatic acid, caustic soda, and hydrogen chloride.
Checking all the spots.
They're coming in 30 seconds. Get ready.
Oh, we got the middle.
Of meth should be enough to turn a good profit. Just gotta decipher Bane's notes.
And they already boarded up the wrong window, but I mean, that's all good. I really want to see. Oh, it's not right there anyway. Okay, no big deal. I don't know where the lights are at.
We got vans and choppers all over the place. Stay on your...
Oh,
This is
lights
a
out here.
delicate
Okay.
process. Add the chemicals one at a time, and don't mix anything up, or the lab's toast.
Follow me.
All right, gang.
Fuck with me and get a hole in your fucking head.
It just says, gas it up. Jesus, Bane. All right, add the hydrogen chloride.
I don't know why they didn't go over. They're already throwing out medic packs and everything all over the place.
I see movement in the field. Get ready. They deployed the hostage rescue team.
Alright, so this build is all about marking. Of course they kill him. This build's all about marking.
They got a shield. I got the bloody shield. Gun on the floor now. Killed the shield.
This thing does so much damage.
Got any hydrogen chloride handy? That's what we need.
Beautiful.
I'm 57% sure.
I don't even want to take one of those.
Watch out! They called in snipers. Check those corners. Cloakers are coming.
Ping.
Got
The
the
ping.
All right. This note just says acid. Must mean muriatic acid, right? I'm feeling good about this. Build the shield.
Oh, they turn on the lights.
No way you're cooking meth in the dark. Get the power back on.
interesting.
Put the gun down.
Oh, they're moving again.
Surrender and I'm out.
Oh boy.
I'm checking the recipe.
Got the bloody shield.
I've
Throw
got
in a
the
caustic
bloody
soda.
shield.
Dallas is down.
Caustic soda.
Think that's what it. Checking the notes.
Teammate is down.
The notes say we need lye to get the temperature up, but where? Caustic soda. Cops on the stairwell. They called in more snipers. Fuck, Dallas is in custody. You're a natural. Ready for another bet?
Dallas
I'm
is
checking
in
the recipe.
custody.
Those cooks would have been helpful right now. Add caustic soda and we'll go from there. Go for it. The cops are
This
backing
build
down.
is
We got a chance
really,
to
really, really great. really great.
I need you to tie down civilians to give me something to bargain with. Checking the
Oh,
notes.
There's one out here.
This can't. The notes say we need lye to get the temperature up, but where? Caustic soda.
Killed the sniper.
Ooh. The other one. Yeah.
All right. Mix in some muriatic acid. Shh, that sound. Is that? No, I think it's okay.
Copy.
Let's see here. It just says gas it up. Jesus, Bane. All right, add the hydrogen chloride. That's one batch done. Let's cook another. Cross-referencing the notes. These notes are all over the place. Is that hydrogen? No. Caustic soda. That's what we want. Take out the antenna on the FBI van.
Whoa, all of them right here.
Cops are bringing in.
God
They're
damn.
coming in from the lumber mill. Don't let them get any closer. Hydrogen chloride. Hang on. You didn't put that in yet, right? The recipe needs caustic soda. I'm 84% sure. Hostage rescue. The cops cut the power. Get it back on, or the lab's useless.
Found you.
Checking the notes. These notes are all over the
Oh,
place.
sweetheart.
Is that hydrogen? No. Caustic soda. That's what we want.
Found it.
Cops are sending in bulldozers.
Here it is.
Oh, fuck. Got up and ran away.
Fucked up that shield.
He got up and ran away.
Hydrogen. Wait a second.
cloaker.
You can add the caustic soda now.
Nailed the sniper dozer boy over
So
here.
far, so good.
Oh. Alright, we're supposed to be starting him, so and we could have fought him right there. Like the last cannon, though. Yeah, they're fighting him.
Muriatic acid. That's what we need. Okay. Nice.
Cloaker's
I'm
gone.
losing my patience.
I'm gonna...
Wasted the shield.
One second. Got any hydrogen chloride handy? That's what we need.
Hail the shield.
Okay, we got a batch. The purity will increase if you let it cook, but don't let it sit for
Enjoy.
too long.
Smoke. Watch the bloody shield. Hold on, I'm coming in. Shield. Think we got enough? Surrender well.
I called in the van for
Alright.
pickup. Get ready to toss in the meth.
Let's get it on.
You can keep going if there are any ingredients left. Let me pull the notes back up.
Oh my god, how did...
Cross-referencing the notes. Throw in a bit of muriatic acid.
I'm gonna get upstairs and they
That's
don't
what
want
the
me
cook
to.
needs.
Having a silencer on this build.
Found one.
I'm 72% sure.
It's good and bad. I just gotta get used to it.
It's a fucking shield. Got the shield.
Oh,
Add
but
some
he is
muriatic
melting
acid.
with that thing though. They throwing smoke everywhere. Smoke is the new
I'm
thing
sure.
to
Pretty
do.
sure.
I blew up the nader.
I didn't hear what she said.
Chloride. Hydrogen. Hold up.
Kill the fucking broker.
This note just says acid. Must mean muriatic acid, right? Well, nothing blew up. That's a good sign.
Bulldozer down.
Shield gone.
We need...
Shield gone.
This can't... The notes say we need lye to get the temperature up, but where? Caustic soda.
I got one of these.
Bloody
Got one of
marvelous.
these.
I got the sniper. Sniper. I picked up the sniper.
Can't stay here too long. Keep up the cook. Hydrogen chloride? That's one. Nice going. You can cook that batch a little longer to increase the purity, but keep an eye on it.
Found one.
It's finished.
You're a natural. Ready for another batch? Muriatic acid? Stop! That was wrong. Fuck me, that wasn't right. That's 3. The notes are off. We need hydrogen chloride.
Alright, just for the sake of the video. Alright, y'all. Like, I know they wanted to do this forever, but
Still
Yeah.
got your eyebrows? The lab's out of commission, and the cops are prepping to block all our escape routes, by road and by air.
yeah, you're upset.
Grab
I
what you've
get
got
you.
and get to the van.
You'll be fine.
Drop the healing potion.
Try again. Anyway,
That's 4.
good completion. Said this build is wonderful. You don't really get shot by anything. You can definitely trigger the dodge on command And if you do manage to lose your shield, you're still healing. That vampiric health regain for everybody you kill with the silencer. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Until next time.